somebody special. He was able to cap it with the UFC championship. He's back on the negotiating team.
He has this undying belief in himself, belief that through hard work, all the results will show, and they have Kamaru Usman. From the pace and pressure he put on Dos Anjos to the pace and pressure he put on Woodley, he shows now, and in those fights, why he's one of the best fighters in the welterweight division.
And he's really coming into his own when it comes to his striking. Certainly he's had a lot of standard influences in his ear. Henry Hooft, of course, Greg Jones on the wrestling side. Kamaru Usman, as he put it way back in the day, it's a real problem. Fight fans have come out to see here tonight. Folks, here we go. All eyes are on the undisputed UFC welterweight champion. Future might be in the UFC Hall of Fame, but he certainly didn't want to hear that noise in the fighter meeting. He is focused on the present, and that is this significant challenge against the number one contender tonight.
Yeah, he's not looking down the line. This is the guy that lives in the here and now. He told us the other day, John, that he has so many more defenses to put himself alongside the great welterweight champions, Kamaru Usman and George St. Pierre. He has got a real idea of where he wants to go, and he feels like tonight is just another step in the road to greatness.
And he's been inspired by all of those great welterweights that preceded him, Leon Edwards among them. Now it's his turn to shine on a big stage yet again. Charles Oliveira is ready to engage yet again. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the introductions, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Charles "The Bronx" Oliveira.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready.
Well, for all the places we go in the world, few can hold up to this one. Good evening from Team Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Opened April of 2016. UFC went there for the first time at UFC 200, and they've been bringing big shows seemingly every other month ever since.
They call Vegas the... Oh, guillotine here! That guillotine is tight.
All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub. And now he's got the back. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Oliveira.
Getting them out here. You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. You got to be able to change it up if you find yourself in this situation that he's in right now.
Making all these shots count.
Oh, now he's attacking an arm triangle.
Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Oliveira's got the full mount.
Beautiful ground strikes landed. Oh, big elbow.
2 minutes to go in round one. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent.
That was nice.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Oh, bails on the submission now.
The belly. Man, great job finding a way out, finding an escape to get back to your feet.
Oh, how good is that jab by Oliveira? So Charles Dubronx Oliveira, as well-rounded a force as we have in the game, and mixing it up pretty well here tonight.
He's mixing it up well, but there's a reason why Charles Oliveira is the most successful submission artist in UFC history. Because when you get on the ground, you are constantly under attack. Charles Oliveira on the ground is like nothing we've seen before. He has a confidence about it.
All right, so the fighter's setting up another sub-attempt here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Side control now. Round two is next.
Armbar is there. The leg lock is there. The choke is there. It's your choice. I think that leg is there.
All right, let's get you some pictures from that previous round, DC. A lot of good work with the ground and pound strike.
Yeah, he was able to control posture, get himself postured up, land big ground and pound as he ended the round. What a great finish to a fantastic round.
All right, 5 minutes down. Here we go with round two. Charles Oliveira. And that man, the Nigerian nightmare, Kamaru Usman. Watch the strike there, counters with a jab. Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. Takedown defense is there. Usman going for the takedown, he misses. Back to the jab now, no good. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Oliveira gets the single leg takedown. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape. Oliveira's looking for a Darce choke here.
Oh my goodness, that Darce choke was very tight. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back.
Nicely done as he gets the double leg takedown. Oliveira's going for the leg. Might be a submission opportunity here.
Working out to finish the heel hook, he's got to secure the legs and keep the hips past the knee if he wants to get a finish.
Oh, what a moment there. Right back to his feet. I thought he might get submitted there. Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention. Good work from the top here by Usman. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
Darce choke attempt here. That Darce choke is tight.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg. Yep, gotta be very careful there.
All right, round 3 coming up next.
Hey, stop.
What are you doing out there? You have to defend yourself. You can't eat shots like that. The judges are going to score it against you, and they'll run.
All right, so there's the end of the round. We had a big submission attempt there midway through, but largely the submission defense held up.
It wasn't tight. We thought the fight was over, but stayed patient, stayed calm, relaxed, and found his way out of that deep submission.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
Yeah, man, you see two high-level grapplers going after it. One guy gets the advantage, the other guy always has a response. We thought it was over. A lesser opponent would have been submitted.
Well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Man,
he's going to guillotine. He's out. What's this defense on display?
what a strike from off of his back.
Nice shot there by the champ.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Darce, yep, trying to hit a Darce here.
Oh, Darce choke locked and loaded.
It's tight. It's over. It's over.
Oh, he got out.
He got out and defended. John, I thought it was over. I thought it was done. It was so tight. It was deep. They were hip to hip. I thought the fight was done. Great job and awareness by this young man to defend that Darce choke. This is where he wants to be.
All right, half-guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhooks. This is a great position for a top fighter. In the half guard.
Oliveira's back in full mount. 45 seconds remain in the round.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Posture's up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Oliveira. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Nice work. Non-stop punches. That's what I like to see. This next round, you want even more. Mix up your strikes a little bit. Be unpredictable.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. Fourth round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything in 10 minutes. He passes the half. Now he's going full mount. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique. These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Oliveira's body getting bruised up on that right side now. Don't want to take too many more shots to that midsection. Throwing that jab, no good.
He's got that single collar tie locked in.
Oh, nice change up on the tempo. There is the hook in the clinch. Lands. Oh, the judo chops on full display. Beautiful hip toss to take him down.
Ronda Rousey did this for a long time, loading people up in those high amplitude throws. This young man is very well versed in this position, and he has a lot of tricks to get you to put yourself exactly where he needs you.
So just when it looked like he might get submitted, he slams his opponent down with authority as the tide turns here. Under 2 minutes to go. Usman's back to the side control now. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
Stop!
All right, calm down, calm down. Listen, once again, you are not timing your shots. You are not setting up anything.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. Oliveira gets tagged by a solid uppercut there. He's been working hard defensively, kick right there. Nice jab by Usman. And there's the singles. Oliveira's attempting a triangle here. Let's see if he can finish the deal.
The triangle choke is locked in. This is a beautiful technique. He just has to get his feet locked behind his knees now. Generate pressure going up with his hips, pulling the head down, and he'll get his opponent to tap. He's got to start throwing now.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here under the neck. Oh, and now he flattens him out, DC. A couple hooks in. This could be trouble.
Look at all that hip pressure he has into his opponent's back. Now he'll start to rain down brutal ground and pound.
And you better intelligently defend here. This could be the beginning of the end. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away...
Oh, and he locks up a triangle. That looks tight, DC.
It's very tight. And now he's just got to start passing the arm across, pulling down on the head, feet the hips.
And there it is! Charles Oliveira! Coming up huge tonight. What a moment for this fighter here tonight. Called his shot, gets the win by way of submission. That after party's going to be on fire.
He got to his position. He found the submission, he squeezed, and got it done. It was amazing to watch, and it was amazing to be a part of the broadcast for such an amazing performance.
All right, the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 33 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a triangle choke, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Charles "The Bronx" Oliveira!
All right, so a lot of people like the challenger tonight, but it goes to the champion. Congratulations to the still UFC welterweight king, and going to take a big effort, I would think, to dethrone this.
Yeah, he is just a great fighter.